Robot love! Robot love! Robot love! Robot love!
Evening freaks. One bus, a couple of trains, absolutely chucking it down outside. I'm going to need to put a coat on. I've got an evening meal planned tomorrow, a buffet, hopefully that'll be nice, and maybe I'll introduce you to some friends. See you soon. So we've decided to come out for a bit of an evening meal to a local restaurant.
Do you want a holder for your 2 drinks? No, you're alright?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you a holder, I just don't want you to drop that
Alright.
thing in your hand. There you are, mate. Sorry about that.
That's right. Meal finished in the restaurant. Lovely. Nice and healthy. Stopped raining. I've done absolutely no cycling today or yesterday, so I'm feeling a bit fat. Hopefully get out walking a bit over this weekend if Hayley's little legs are up to it. We're out for a meal tomorrow evening, so there's going to be even more calories really to burn off. 55 miles or so I think this week, compared to over 100 for the last few weeks, so very disappointing. Back on it next week hopefully.
There's some here on a roll as well.
Oh, that's instant repair tape. Morning freaks. So amongst other things today, I'm going to be meeting up with a friend of mine, Alex Staniforth. He's just turned 21 and he's set his sights on climbing the highest peak in the world, Mount Everest. He's been after this goal for quite a while, since he climbed his first mountain in the Lake District, believe it or not. I've been doing various challenges with him and supporting him while he's been away on Burundi and Mira and Everest twice. He was also on Everest in 2014 and 2015 when both of the earthquakes, avalanches happened, and he was caught up in it just below Camp 1, so luckily he got away with his life when many other people didn't. But what we're going to do today is we're going to have a chat to him over a coffee and speak to him before he goes to Choa, which is the 6th highest peak in the world, I think just over 8,200 metres, 26 something thousand feet. I'm going to see how he's feeling and what he's expecting from it, and see if he's packed his bag yet, because knowing Alex, he's probably left it until the last minute. So that's going to be, I think, around 2 o'clock today. Not sure what the plan is for the rest of the day. We're watching a bit of MotoGP as well. But yeah, so I'll introduce you to Alex. See you later. Okay, so we're here now just in Costa having a coffee, and we've met up with Alex, so we're going to chat a bit about Choa, which is off to in a week's time, and maybe have a bit of a chat about Everest and some of those other challenges as well. So here he is.
That's cool. I leave a week tomorrow, so 28th of August. 6th highest in the world, 8,201 metres. That 1 metre counts because when you're at that altitude, a metre is a long way.
So that's what, just below 27,000 feet?
26,900 feet. So obviously Everest being 29,035 and 8,800 metres, so still a pretty significant challenge. And you know, I'm really looking forward to getting back out there, to get training again, to get fit again. Hence I'm in bike gear now. And,
so Alex has just cycled over from his house in, where are you, Kelsall?
Kelsall, yeah.
So just cycled over and it is absolutely chucking it down. I've got white shorts on and they've got a bit see-through, and Alex is looking a bit like a drowned rat, but yeah.
Lots of little niggly bits you have to do before a trip, and I guess that's always the difficult thing. So in between that, I've got to catch up with friends, got to catch up with family, got to get training like I have now. So my last ride was this. Let me show you. So that is just one part of my 270 mile time trial down to Devon.
So a couple of weeks ago, Alex basically did a 24-hour, what you call the TT. It's basically a sprint, and ended up doing 280.
68 plus 10 miles that I did extra.
With a good sort of 13,000 feet of climbing as well.
No, not final night. The night before the final night normally. I'll start doing it Monday so that I know if I've forgotten anything I can have time to buy it and test it. Some kit, like my down suit, needs a few things sewing on it. Some badges, sponsored by badges, need sewing on the kit. Some kit I posted today to the place to get it branded with sponsor logos, and I cleared that on Tuesday. In between then I've got 2 meetings, visiting family tomorrow, work, speaking, gym meetings, PR meetings, everything. So no, I haven't packed yet. I know, I'm at Versia Venture now. At Aventus.
I don't know whether you've seen any of Alex's posts on Instagram or Facebook, but his down suit is basically red and yellow, and he's going to look like Ronald McDonald at 8,200 metres effectively. So look out for pictures of that, because that's going to be pretty funny.
Actually, I can show you a photo of it. There you go. That is indeed my down suit. I'm glad you got that right, because let me show you.
This is my list.
There you go.
A funny pack or
a bum bag. Bum bag. So there you go. So this is what Steve's got to do. It's not actually all his, by the way.
So tell me my tasks. What have I got?
Okay. So essentially, just to say, when I'm away on trips, I often don't have connection, don't have signal. I have a satellite phone, I have a mobile phone, and I need to focus on the task at hand. When I'm on a mountain, I don't want to be stressing about updates. So Steve will take over my social media, because it's really important that while I'm away, people stay updated and can follow my journey, my followers, sponsors, supporters. I guess when you do this sort of thing, a big part of it is being able to share the journey. So Steve will take over that role for me. I will be sending some updates home from Tibet, but obviously I need someone to manage that. So Steve will be managing all my social media accounts, as it says here: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, my blog, and posting my charity page link. Because this time,
if anything goes wrong on social media, you can blame me, not Alex.
I can, and I've also put a section at the bottom. If shit happens, like the earthquake last year, no social media posts or statements given until mutual agreement between all parties. I think because last year we had somebody else doing my Twitter, Steve doing my Facebook, and then somebody else doing my PR inquiries. So you had media asking for statements, tweets going out, and then the media using my tweets and using my Facebook posts, and it all became a bit confusing. So this is learning from experience from 2 expeditions into making a plan that works best for everybody.
So you may have heard Alex mention just there about the earthquake at Everest last year, or in Kathmandu. Alex was actually there, just above Camp 1 when the earthquake hit, so he was in an avalanche just below Camp 1. So I guess the main question about being in an avalanche is, what does it feel like?
Well, it wasn't a traditional avalanche in terms of like being buried by heavy wet snow or rock and ice. We were pretty much hit by a blast of sort of powder snow. Essentially, not a true avalanche.
So you weren't caught in the full force of the avalanche. You were caught in kind of the...
No, I mean base camp, as you probably heard, was hit by a real avalanche that had been triggered off one of the peaks on the side of the mountain that came to base camp. Full of rock and ice and everything, which literally just destroyed everything in its path. Sadly destroyed most of our camp, and we lost 3 of our teammates. Now that was full of rock and ice, and that's what did the damage, whereas we were hit more by snow that was dislodged. Still pretty terrifying. I mean, what was it like? It was so cold I couldn't breathe properly. It was like suffocating. I had to turn my head away, gasp for air, and the wind deafeningly loud, just like deafening roar in my ears. I couldn't hear anything. Sickening feeling in my stomach of like feeling, this is it. you know, this is how it ends, because I've never been in one before. Therefore, you can't compare the experience to anything you've done before, and so you think this is really it. And time just seems to freeze still. You know, the most sickening feeling of fear that I've ever felt in my life, really. Obviously, my mum has to hold the fort while I'm away. Is have a cup of tea and wait for all this to blow over.
Yeah, that's probably a sensible thing to have.
But no, yeah, mum has it hard, and I have tried to take as much work away from her this year, because she tends to stress me out, and then I stress her out, and then everybody stresses everybody out, and then on the mountain I need to keep my mind in the game, not worry about emotional baggage back home. Well, my trip went up a bit because we had to pay to fly into Lhasa, which is in Tibet. Normally we we still fly to Kathmandu, but from there we drive in over the border. However, this time we've got to fly to Lhasa and drive in from there, because the Tibetans have closed the road to foreigners. So that makes it a lot more expensive by about £1,200, and so in total I've paid about £14,000, plus there's my kit, but I already had most of that. And then there's the extra things like insurance, spending money, visas, satellite phone. Well, I can't use it anyway, but phone credit and things like that. So yeah, maybe 15 without kit. Probably about 30, yeah. The permanent Everest is a lot more expensive. You need more staff, you need more equipment, you're there for a slightly longer time, insurance is more expensive. You don't really need much more kit, but I've already got the kit, so really it's more about 27,000 in total. But obviously with the dollar going through the roof, thanks to everybody who voted Brexit, it'll probably be about £30,000, yeah. The permanent Everest is a lot more expensive.
So that was just a brief catch-up and a chat with Alex Staniforth. He leaves on Sunday to go to Choa, so if you want to check out his journey, go to his Facebook page /Alex Adversity, or his Twitter account, which is Alex_Staniforth. Evening freaks, just heading out for this evening meal now, Indian buffet with some friends. This is how I get ready, watching a bit of Cycling Maven. No music for me. Maybe get some footage while we're in there. See you later. Allez. Morning.
Hi.
How's it going?
You alright?
Yeah, you?
Over what?
Are we going to the fireworks?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. Hayley said we might be.
It looks alright.
Weather permitting and all that.
That's cool.
I know, right?
What is it?
Camera.
Not feeling good.
Why shouldn't I be encouraged?
What is it?
We all in?
It's my vlog camera, Annie.
I never said anything about encouraging. No, I said they're encouraging.
Maddie said. Annie, what level are you on?
10.
Nice. And how many kilometres have you walked?
I don't know.
Click on your thing at the bottom and click on your character.
I have 19.1.
19? I think Mummy and Daddy need to take you out walking a bit more. That seemed like a somewhat pointless exercise driving to there, but it is what it is. Thank you.
I can't give a straight face now, sorry.
This is Alex's first proper interview.
Do you want to retake
He's not been on TV or the news.
Can we retake that?